Hello, everyone. I'm Bruce Casella along with Dani Gibson, and you're watching Gate to Wire, our podcast from the PTHA. Hi, Dani.
What a week.
Man, it was a whirlwind. I can't believe it. Before we get started, Smarty Jones gets into the Hall of Fame. That was announced on Thursday, and we'll talk more about that on this podcast. But tell us about the big day for Butch Reed.
Yeah, so last Saturday down at Laurel Park, Butch won the King Leatherberry Stakes, another Hall of Famer with Four Harp. And Four Harp was laid up for the winner. He's a turf horse, so he got back on the turf with a powerful win for Butch, LC Racing, and Dr. Bonner. That's win number 999. So Butch is sitting on a big career milestone. He has one at Laurel tomorrow, Colonel Bob, but then he has Jeannie Marie here Monday. So we want him to do good at Laurel, but we hope he does it here on his home turf so we can celebrate with him because that's a really big milestone.
Right.
Butch has won 100 stakes, 19 of them graded, but 1,000 wins, that's a lot.
Man, that would be big time for him and his family and everything else. All right, let's get to Smarty Jones. So, what a crazy week. The official announcement came on Thursday, but Dick found out about it on Monday. Now, I was on standby because I was going to go if we found out that it was thumbs up. I was going to go down to Sarasota where Pat Chapman lives, the owner of Smarty Jones, and I was going to record her. I told her a little bit of a white lie. I said that I was going down there. I told you a white lie too.
Yes, you did.
I had a doctor's appointment. But no, I found out that Smarty was in on Monday about 6 o'clock at night into the Hall of Fame. And so what happened was I boarded a plane. I went to Sarasota to visit Pat Chapman, and we set her up kind of. We said that we were going to use this for a preliminary for Wednesday night on NBC 10.
Oh my
And
God.
they hired me to go down there. A little white lie. First, we went to Pat Chapman. I came back. Then we went to John Service. He did not know. And then we went over to Rodney Eckenroad. By that time, Rodney knew about it, but we went over to
Yeah.
his farm to see Smarty Jones. So let's see how it all unfolded. This is DJ. So I'm wishing you luck.
Hey, Dick.
Hey, Pat, you nervous about Thursday?
I'm a little concerned. I'm not really nervous. I'm a little concerned. I'm hoping the vote goes the way I want it to. But, if it doesn't, there are all kinds of ways to lose a horse race. So you never know.
When was the last time you were in Saratoga Springs?
It's been a long time.
How would you like to go back this year with your horse being inducted into the Hall of Fame? And Pat, I'm here to tell you that the Hall of Fame has told me that Smarty Jones has been elected to the Hall of Fame.
What? What?
You heard me correctly.
Are you serious?
I am 100% serious. They were able to give us the word early so Bruce and I could tell you.
God. I don't know. I'm like Steve Haskins said, I'm like a deer caught in headlights. There I am again. You got to tell Steve.
What are you feeling?
Oh, I'm feeling, I don't know, I'm feeling kind of numb. Are you kidding me?
No, not kidding, Pat. We would have sent Bruce all the way down there.
Are you kidding me? I thought there's a reason that, oh my God.
Smarty Jones is in his first shot, Pat, is going into the Hall of Fame.
Oh, I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. Now, the next thing you need to do is find out who voted against him.
Now you have a chance to think about it. What does it mean to you?
It means a lot. It means it's the final, it's the icing on the cake. The horse that keeps giving has just given one more. We've given to him and he's giving to all of us just one more big thrill in his journey. His ride of a lifetime just keeps getting better and better. No, it means so much, Bruce.
It's quite a shock. I'm just really happy for the people because they're gonna lose their minds over this, and just everybody I talk to is just rooting for him, and shock. Shock.
We are going to serve.
Congratulations, Pat.
Oh my God.
Oh, you deserve that so much.
You deserve that. We all do. Smarty deserves it most of all.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, I am so thrilled.
Oh, you got. I'm trying to keep from getting a little emotional here. That's.
Well, don't do that. They want you.
I have to. I got cameras all over the place. Oh man, Chappie was looking after us, wasn't he?
He sure was. I'm telling you, he's been on our shoulders the whole way, rooting for us. He would be one happy Philadelphia guy, wouldn't he?
Yeah. Yes, indeed. Yeah.
We would have to numb it, to put a gag over him.
You're next.
Oh, I don't know about that.
So what are your emotions now, John?
Oh, I'm really happy for the horse. I'm really happy for Pat. You know, she, like she said, it's been a 20-year ride, and she's led everybody in on the ride. I mean, she's answered letters and sent pictures and sent pieces of hair and listen, people love him. You heard Rodney's interview. They come from all over to see him all the time. 20 years later, 21 years later. Pretty good stuff.
Way to go, champ. You keep taking us on the ride of a lifetime, buddy. Your mom's awful proud. You know, it's just icing on the cake for him to be inducted into the Hall of Fame. There's not a more deserving horse. There's not a horse that's done more for the non-racing community. Being Pennsylvania's 4th Hall of Fame horse just tells you exactly how hard it is to get in there. And with him being the only horse chosen this year, it's just that much more rewarding.
So, Danny, that's how it all went down. I didn't see any tears, but I saw some gasp. I saw that they were a little bit confused about what Dick was trying to tell them.
Yeah, I mean, look, this is something that she's wanted for a long time. She knows the horse is very deserving. And this has been, a big push, big thanks to everybody involved and really the voters. I mean, I think they felt that it was time. He did enough. I mean, not only was a fan favorite, he saved horse racing in Pennsylvania. I mean, he's the reason why we're here today. So that's a big movement for just one horse.
Yeah, it was kind of nuts because it's been 20 years and he wasn't on the ballot. Dick became a voter in the committee first, and he made all the difference. I think he convinced those people why Smarty was so important to horse racing around the country, not just in Pennsylvania.
No, Dick's a great lobbyist for Smarty. Look, he was here firsthand, and Dick is just he knows the facts. I mean, it's not even anyone's opinion. He knows the facts, and he's able to, talk about that and describe that to people, and so they can kind of revisit, that magic 20 years ago. And we'll hopefully see another horse like him in Pennsylvania. I don't know if we will, but he's the 4th PA bred to get in, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah.
Another thing too that was sort of a breaking news story. We were out at Rodney's farm and to visit Smarty, as you saw on the tape. But Pat got on the phone and talked to Rodney and said, "Rodney, would you gone anywhere in the next how many years? Because I would like you to do me the honor letting Smarty stay at your farm for the rest of his life." And that was pretty cool. I think Rodney was choking up on that. And if you want to see that, you can watch Let's Go Racing Parx, and you'll see that on there as we broke that news.
Look, Rodney and his family at Equistar Farm has done a phenomenal job with Smarty Jones, and the horse is thriving there. He's right here in Pennsylvania. They welcome visitors, and Smarty's not a spring chicken. So, he's happy there, and he deserves to live out his days where he feels like the king that he is. And I know that horse means the world to Mrs. Chapman, and that'll put her at ease.
Well, that horse means the world to me. I've been with that horse for a long, long time. I did that documentary, the first documentary on Smarty Jones. as he went through the Triple Crown, and that was such a great memory for me, and to be a little small part of it makes me so happy. I'm so happy for the Chapmans, John Service and his family, and of course Smarty Jones and Rodney, and man, what a day, what a week it's been
Yep.
as
You
he
have to
gets
think
into the Hall of Fame.
you have to think Chappie's looking down and smiling up there. And it's pretty cool. Everybody's got their Smarty gear walking around Parx today. People have the jerseys on, the hats. I got blue and white on. So we'll be representing Smarty Jones, a big Smarty party for the rest of the week until August 1st when he's inducted.
That's right. And I plan on being there with my camera and capturing it all for Let's Go Racing and for our podcast.
Oh, yeah. No, I'll be there too. DJ will be there. It's going to be a day to remember. Pennsylvania and a piece of Parx will be in the Hall of Fame forever for everybody in the world to see. And what a week it's been here at Parx too. We had some really exciting races. Michael Sanchez, our leading jockey, he had 7 wins.
Wow.
That's impressive in itself. And one horse I think fans would like to keep a look at is Lotta. This is a colt that Jacinto Solis claimed out of Kentucky. He's won 3 races here. His numbers just keep getting better. He's by Audible. The Good Sire Audible, and this is a horse that's on the rise, and I think we might see in a stakes race here at Parx soon.
Before we go, talk about what's going to take place on Derby Day at Parx.
Yeah, so we're going to have live racing. First post will be 12:40, but gates will open at 10 a.m., and we're going to have family fun. That's the picnic areas open. They're going to have a DJ, a band, pony rides, face painting. So get your hats on, your best Derby clothes. They're going to have their hat contest, and it's going to be a lot of fun to enjoy horse racing and watch the Kentucky Derby on the big screen.
And not only that, you'll be able to see the Smarty Jones exhibit that's newly opened on Derby Day. The trophies and some memorabilia will be there. And when you come into the lobby, from the lobby, it's right on the left-hand side. So you don't want to miss that.
Yeah, I heard they have some really cool keepsakes and the silks and all the things that you want to see and be able to get up close to, and takes you right back to the 2004 Kentucky Derby and Preakness.
All right, so that's it for us here on the podcast, Gate to Wire. Thank you, Dani, and you have a great week, and we'll see you next week.
All right, thanks,
Wire.
Bruce.